So I guess I'm just confused. I'm confused about how that woman, who I do not know in any way, right? I don't know that woman. I don't know her. And I don't even know her name. I, I don't even know that woman's name. No, she's got like a personality type like Becca. Like that. But then she's got this authoritative like stance like a teacher. And she's not a teacher. She's not even like right. Yeah, you didn't go to college, right? And yeah, no kind of like, secondary or, I mean, like Jenny. Well, I graduated high school at least. Well, I also graduated high school. So, right, I don't know where that came from. Right, I too graduated high school. Uh-huh. Right. I don't know. She's just like real frustrated that people like do that. That the whole group of them. It's a whole group of women just like that. And then there's these men that they all like look up to and worship that validate those emotions in them. Right. And then, but also use them as an example. You don't want to turn into this bitter ass old prude because all of us prefer young girls and, they understand it because they're bitter ass old prudes. Yeah. Yeah. And then the fucking like church guys who are looking like for like young girls, right? There was a fucking senator who, right, I don't know, knew that girl from church from the time she was like 15, 16, and then the day after her 18th birthday married her. A senator here in Tennessee. Yeah. It was like the day after her 18th birthday. Like that girl was like, right, that's like old school grooming, and she never had another choice, not one. Like the day after her 18th birthday, married that like old ass senator. Right? Like never any option at all about anything ever in her whole life. Like that's how you get to that point. That's grooming. That's definite grooming. Right? The fucking White House press secretary is the same fucking thing. She's one of those girls that's been groomed like that. Yeah. Yeah, she's the product of that. I don't know if she knows or not, but she's definitely the product of that. She's that type of groomed. Like, groomed to be like, right, just do what your husband says. And then you get to a certain point where, well, women are needed in the media and in the job, so I'm going to stay here and run the house, and I'll tell you how to do it from here, and you go out, and you do it. You do it, girl. You got this. Yeah, right. So you get to fucking sit home and pretend to be a fucking godfather or fucking, like, right? Then all the men have got these fucking godfather fantasies going. Yeah, right. A lot of that going on. Right? They're all mobbed on. Every fucking guy. Every fucking, like, Joe Schmo, nobody fucking guy is suddenly a mobbed on this week. I don't know what brought that on. Right? I don't know. Next week you're gonna see him with a fucking M13 tattooed across her fucking forehead. Cause, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all just keep joining up any old club. Right? You end up in something you don't want to be. Fuck if I know. Just what the goddamn fuck? Like, what are those people even doing? No, you would not expect such words from my mouth. Well, I don't look like that. I look like this. This is what I look like. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so people will see me and think that I'm something that I'm not. Right. I don't know. It's your own internal bias towards, a common features or whatever. Right? You look at me and I look like maybe one of you. Yeah, right. And you think, oh, she must be one of us. And obviously, all whites think the same. And then they get mad at that, right? Right? What do you mean your husband's Mexican? Right? Yeah, he's a Mexican Jew. Why is your husband a Mexican Jew? I don't know. It's a weird combination, isn't it? Right? My husband, the Mexican Jew. Uh-huh. Right. No, she's like real super weird. Weird. That's how fucking, like, the whole fucking thing with Becca. But it's so, he's like, you are so fucking pathetic judging me like that. I don't know. I might have worked with her someplace. It's possible. She kind of looks like this woman I used to work with at this place a long time ago. There are a lot of people in the community that do stalk me. Right. You know, there's a lot of gang stalkers in the area. Yeah. Right. Am I a gang stalker? No, I know how they do it though. Right, and sometimes I'm karma and I do it back to them. I know, did you see that? I used to do that. Right. People that I know that chaos is fucking with. Right. I'll go in the store and buy stuff and then act like a mime and mime their actions. Right. People I know have got problems already. And then I'll go to the fucking place and mime the stance of the person that I know is like haunting them. Yeah, that's pretty funny. What? I don't know. You know, it's all those fucking missionaries back again. They look at me and they think, oh, she's obviously one of us, so just go get her. And no, leave her there at her mom's and teach her a lesson. Teach her a real good lesson about doing what you're told, girl. Get your bitch, call the goddamn cops on her again. Every time those missionaries show up, just fucking call the cops. Yeah, I was gonna start calling the cops every fucking time. I'm gonna be a real fucking nuisance. Calling the cops. Calling the cops on some missionaries again. I want you to stop coming up here and aggravating. I done told you to stay away from me. It's my First Amendment right not to have to listen to your fucking religious ass bullshit day after day after day after day after day about how you think my husband and I should have sex. Yeah, I think I don't speak Spanish, but I think that one of those verses was all about, fellatio, right. Oh, yeah, and the difference between, like, when a guy does it and when a girl does it, and how great it is to be bisexual and in touch with your sexuality. Is that what that verse was about? I don't know. That's what I got from the dancing. I don't speak Spanish. So crazy. It looks like he said a lot of stuff, though. I wonder what he said. It sounded like a gunshot outside. Right. Bisexuality. I don't know. Yeah, all my boyfriends seem to be bisexual. Yeah, like all the men are gay. All the men are gay. All the men are really super gay. Right, especially if they're sex addicts, they're always gay. Because, like, right, you know, it's just easier to find another guy to engage in your proclivities with than it is to find a woman that will do that. So that's, also, right. Yeah, like the fetish behaviors. Right. Right. So speaking of marriage bed,